Let's see. Hi there, welcome. How are you doing? Hi, hey there. Hello, hello. Okay. I haven't done watercolor in a while, and I decided today's the day. We'll find out soon if that was a good idea or a bad idea. But I got these little, like, almost like cookie cutters. I guess they are cookie cutters, but I got them for clay. But I was also like, I could use them to make ornaments, so I'm going to try that out as well. And I'm going to try this color. What you doing in there, sweet girl? Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. I have no idea. I feel like I need much more paint. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. That did not go as I hoped. Maybe I need to do it on the other side. I think that's probably a better call. Let's try that. Oh yeah, much better. That's funny. Hi, sweet girl. All right, and now hopefully get it somewhat lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, cool. Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. I haven't done watercolor in a while, and I decided today was a good day to take it out. I'll probably still work on the iPad. I just also wanted to visit some of my other mediums that I enjoy working in. Hi, hello, welcome, welcome. So if you are an artist, what is your typical mediums of choice? What are? Englishman, English. Hi, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome. I have these little like cookie cutter clay cutters that I got, and I thought I would use them to make ornaments on here. So we'll see how it turns out. I've never done that before. Watercolor is something I took up last year, a little over, well, like a year and a half ago, but I did not practice the whole year. So there's some stuff I still have yet to try painting. Holiday stuff is one of them. Now let's see. I'm going to start by, I think, just trying to keep them in a similar color range. We'll see how that works. How's everyone's Monday going? I don't know why my cat is yelling at me. I don't know if you can hear her or not, but she is. Let's see, maybe like right there. What kind of trouble are you getting into over there, Bubba? Might have to go check. We just got her a couple days ago, so she's getting familiar with our house, which means she's exploring and getting into lots of things. Does anybody else here do watercolor or Procreate digital art, regardless of the program that you use. Oh, awesome. So you do watercolor at home and at school. That's lovely. I didn't, when I was younger, I wasn't a fan. I'm not really sure why, but I ended up taking it up like a year and a half ago, and I've just fallen in love with it. I think because there's an element of it where I get to let go, or I choose to try and let go of like the perfection part of my old mentality that I've been trying to unlearn. And I feel like watercolor really pushes me to just sort of be looser and just sort of allow the paint to do its job rather than me forcing the paint to do what I want it to do, which I feel like then I end up over painting and then it doesn't look the way that I actually envisioned. So, used to do watercolor. Oh, there you are, Miss Ma'am, getting into trouble. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work on here, but it might not work. We'll see. Oh yeah? I got part of it. But I need you to get the other part. That's fine. Hi, sweet girl. I hear you. Hi. Hello. Please don't jump up here. I know. So my old cat I had for like 14 years, and she could not jump to save her life. And so I never had to worry about her getting onto counters ever. And this cat is very good at jumping. So it's new. We're exploring this together. Okay, and then I just need to get a slightly smaller brush. And I'm just mixing some colors in here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of orange just to take down some of the saturation. Make it a little bit more like an olive tone. There. I don't have a very steady hand. That's okay. We'll make it work. still have to wait for that one to dry, so that's fine. In the meantime, I will add some berries. Okay. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Welcome. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, anything like that, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm just going to do a little bit of watercolor. Typically I do Procreate digital painting, but I thought it would be nice to revisit my watercolor for a little bit. Let's see, does this brush work? Oh, thank you. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello, Tarana. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to do a little bit of this, but I'll be switching back over to digital at some point. I just wanted to do, just a tiny bit of painting. It's been too long. I feel like I'm not a fan of like what I did there, but it doesn't, it's already down, so I'm just gonna roll with it. And let's see, I'm going to turn this so I can more easily reach this. How is your day going, Tarana? Oh, let's see, like this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, happy Monday to you, Tarana. My goodness. That is one heck of a Monday. Well, I'm glad that you're now done, and hopefully you're able to rest, relax a little bit. And I'm just gonna grab, let's see, this color. Maybe grab just a touch of that. Oh, good. Oh, good, good. That's awesome. I'm so glad to have you here as always. I'm gonna wait till these have fully dried so that I can add the details like the string and stuff. But so I'm gonna set this aside just for a little bit. One of the things that I really wanted to try was also, let's see, I need a pencil. I'm gonna use a piece of paper to help with creating lines. I wanted to do a like a snowflake, but with floral elements. Oh, how did I make those perfect circles? So I have these little cookie cutters. They're like clay or cookie. It's really whatever you're going to use them for. But I have 3 different sizes. And I just put paint on one side and then put it on the paper. So I just right along the edge and then, yeah. I saw a couple people do that. Like I was just like, you know, finding my way through Pinterest for inspiration. And I saw that and I was like, I've got to give that a try. I don't think that this is going to be perfect, but you know, y'all know how I feel about perfection. It's fine. Who needs it? I really want it though. Like really, really bad. Let's see. I love that you guys say clever. Okay, so I'll just have to shorten this part up some. Okay, I'll start with that. Yeah, I mean, it's not that we don't have the word clever or that people wouldn't use it per se, but that's definitely not like our go-to. We would just be like, oh, that's super smart. Or like, yeah, probably just smart. We'd probably just say smart instead of saying clever. Not to say that people won't use the word. I mean, we're obviously aware of the word, but I don't think we use it quite the same way that you guys do, or as frequently. I'm going to try and find a blue that I like. I'm going to start with this blue, which is really, really vibrant. It's a little too vibrant in my humble opinion. I tend to like more muted colors. I really struggle with vibrance. I think it's because it stands out, and I was always taught not to stand out and, you know, go unnoticed. And so it's still like, it's even colors for me, I still struggle with. Oh. Like, I like the blue, but I'm like, I gotta mute it. Give me some of that orange and lighten it up some. No, it's too brown, but that's okay. I'll fix it. All right, it's kind of grayish. I'm liking it. All right, I can tolerate that. Hi, hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm excited. I asked some people, and I got a lot of responses on TikTok, of like what kind of like pieces people want to see, and I have a couple people that are like they're very much in a spooky season, and I was like, okay. And so I have this idea that I'm gonna do one with a ghost, and it's gonna say like Christmas spirit, and have it be Christmas themed but with a ghost. But it'll be a brief like drawing. It's not going to be like a big one or anything like that, just a quick little doodle. But I really love that idea. Oh no, you're fine. Hello, hello, welcome. And I do wonder, like, I feel like that should be studied, because I definitely feel like, I mean, I feel like it comes out of my personality a lot, like, where I'm almost, I feel like I'm at constant odds with myself, where I'm like, I want to reach a lot of people and help a lot of people, but also I don't want to be seen. And so it's very, contradictory, and depending on that day, whether I set the intention or not, I may or may not sabotage myself. So I have to be very aware of that. I have done it time and time again. Like, being a content creator requires you to, like, be seen and show up, and that's really hard for me. Like, no, thank you. I don't want to be perceived. It's fine. Okay, I'm glad you like the Christmas ghost idea. And then someone also said like a black cat, and I've seen some really cute stuff with black cats. So I think I'll do some stuff like that in honor of my dragon. And our new kitty is very sweet, and she's doing very, very well. It's for like a 2-week trial, but like I can't imagine sending her back. We would have to have something like truly like unexpected happen, and it would have to be enough like to truly make us be like, no, now's not the time. She is just so sweet and so cute, so patient. Have a good art class. Bye. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is watercolor. I just did one a second ago, which I'm going to finish in a minute, but I'm just letting it dry. It was this one. So there's that. I'm working on, obviously, some sort of, maybe not obviously, maybe obvious. I don't know. I shouldn't make assumptions on what's obvious and not, but it's a snowflake. That's the intention anyways. so ready. Sorry, not ready. So I don't know where that came from. I'm so glad the new kitty is settling in well. Yes. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, considering we have two kiddos, you know, that like stomp around and screech and stuff, she's doing a really good job getting used to it all. However, though nothing is quite like having a newborn baby exhaustion. She has definitely challenged my husband and I in terms of sleep the last couple of nights because she just is getting into everything. Like, oh, let me sleep. Stop trying to open cabinets. Okay, I feel like if I made this on like a bigger piece, it'd be cute. Because I could have managed the space differently, but it's fine for now. We'll make this work. Now I just have to figure out what I want to do here. So maybe I'll do circle. They do. They definitely have to explore the new territory. So true. That's probably the only reason why I'm not grumpier about it. I'm one of those people like I need sleep if you want me to be a pleasant human being. I think everyone's that way, but like I'm very much known for being grouchy if I get lack of sleep. My old teacher from elementary school showed up to school exhausted because of her toddler. Yes. Yes. They are cute, but goodness, there is nothing quite like the sleep deprivation of a new child. That is something I don't miss, and I don't know that I will miss it. Okay, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm trying to see this work smaller. It's taking so much of my concentration. Oh good, I'm glad it looks pretty. I'm going to add, I have silver here, so when it is dry, I will put silver on it to, you know, just embellish a little bit of the shine. But is that the word that I'm thinking? I don't know. Words are hard. Life's hard. I'm human. Anybody else struggling to be a human? It's rough. Okay. All right. Well, at least we're in this together, guys. We'll struggle together. The struggle is real. Maybe I don't have a right to complain about this, but and also it could be where I'm sampling from, but the world is in really rough shape right now, and it's really sad. Just, I don't know, how divided everybody is and how separate everyone is, and like there's so little compassion. You know, you make one mistake and you get shamed. But I suppose that's why it's so important you find the right people to spend your time with. Okay, I'm going to set this away from here. I'm going to attempt to do some splatters. I was trying to keep it contained, so hopefully the splatters sort of work. Alright, so now we're going to let this dry before I add the silver to it. And now, finish this one up. Maybe I'm going to test out. I have a piece of, oh gosh, yes. Yes, I have a paper that's just like scrap that I use to test out colors and techniques. They both look about the same, but I think I'll go with the first one. All right. Yes, you mean they're ornaments? Yes, they are baubles. Don't you guys also call hair ties baubles as well? Yeah, definitely. Yes, we do. Okay, okay. That's funny. Okay. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna stick to my hair ties because, you know, it's in the name. And then I'm gonna say ornaments. But I do secretly like the word bauble a lot. Oh, thank you. This would probably be better if I had a like clear ruler, but I don't know where it's currently located, so this is what we've got. Ta-da! That was fun. Those are cute. I like it. All right, and now we go back to this. They look like the summer version of Christmas. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like that. warm, cozy. Oh, it makes me think of Home Alone, tropical Christmas. Pretty ornaments. the bubbles. Oh gosh. Okay, I still see some spots that are wet, so I'm just gonna take my towel and just dab because I'm very impatient. Alright, that's probably good. I don't know if you guys can like see it yet, but they are there. Right there, there, and then center. Alright, I'm going to do this, I think. I may end up hating it, but it's fine. I can always repaint it if I don't like it. Okay, I don't dislike it. I think it works. Oh, I am so impatient. I have a mini heating tool because I quite literally cannot wait for a project to dry. I'm the worst when it comes to that. That might be also part of why I didn't enjoy watercolor when I was younger, because I was just too impatient. Still am, but I found ways around it. I always liked acrylic because it dried so fast, so I could just paint without having to wait. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I should probably try that out. Using it as a break to go do things like feed myself, water myself, rest. I'm getting sloppy, but it's fine. Okay, so now you can sort of see the glimmer and the shine. Whee! And let's see, I might do like a 3-dot sort of designy thing here. All right. I think the only other thing that I might add, and this could ruin it, so let's do this together. I am going to add just like little ones. Yay. I randomly decorate my artwork with dots even though they don't need it. I feel this. I feel like there's something magic that happens when you add the metallic and you just find dots. I'll even do dots when there isn't metallic. If you look at some of my designs on my iPad, I just have dots to fill spaces. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I want to try watercolor wise before I switch. I'm like halfway tempted to do a Christmas tree, but I think that's something that I should probably hold off and practice alone, where I can look like a dummy by myself trying to figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, I have a lot of things that I wanted to do. Okay, let's try this. They do feel satisfying, I agree. Okay, so technically, I'm going to do a Christmas tree. I don't know. I'll just try it. Whatever. If it turns out, it turns out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we can laugh about it together. Remember the time you tried to paint a tree? I'm mixing my colors to make a darker green. I like it. Good way to look at it. It's either amazing and or really impressed, or it's bad and it's comedy. That's true. And I would say a big part of my art is wanting to bring joy to people. So if it's at the expense of my pride, let's do it. It's fine. That thing would bring me more joy. I gotta be honest, I feel pretty proud of my first attempts. I didn't practice these at all. Sometimes I have practice pieces that I'll do before I attempt them for like a tutorial or like a live. Not this time. Almost have the color. I just had to muddy it up some. See, it's like a nice dark green. Oh my goodness. Okay. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. I'm trying to decide what do Okay, so I want this color. I like this color. I'm going to tape this down because I have a feeling this is going to require more water than my other pieces. So let me put some tape on it. Also, I love working in these little tiny papers. They make me feel so accomplished. All right. Thank you, Tirana. That makes one of us, but I do appreciate the faith. I do appreciate it. Move this. How's your project going along? Or have you not had time to work on it? Someone commented on one of my videos where I had said, it was like from over a year ago, where I had said that I was going to post a long version tutorial of something, and I didn't, and it was in a short, and so they commented on the short. They're like, you didn't upload it. I'm like, that would be accurate. You are correct, and I'm very sorry. I was like, yes, it was never uploaded. Life took me by surprise, and then I disappeared for a while. Okay, so I have a little spray bottle, so I'm just gonna expedite some of this by just spraying the water rather than brushing it on. Just make it go a little faster. And where's that brush? All right. It is fully saturated now. I'm going to take up just a teeny tiny bit of the water because you guys know how impatient I am. Here we go. And it did leave behind some fuzz, but it's fine. It's going to be part of it, you know? Okay. Are you playing with your toy? Oh, I love that you think I'm being careful. Thank you. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm being intentional, if I'm being honest. It's been a long time since I've I've painted watercolor, like scenic wise. But thank you. I definitely get this. I had to watch many watercolor tutorials before I even could comprehend why some of my stuff wasn't working, because I was so used to working in stuff like gouache and acrylic, where, you know, even though gouache still is water-based and obviously mixes and blends, it doesn't, it's not quite the same. It's not as quick to mix with another color. If you just give it time to dry, you can easily paint over it. With watercolor, it's like it's quite the opposite experience. So it definitely took me took me a lot of time to figure out why I was getting like weird muddy colors, why things were just not coming together the way I thought they would. It was, I don't want to say a frustrating process, because I enjoy learning a lot even when it's difficult, but there were moments where I was like, why is this defeating me so badly? Okay, I'm going to real quick mute the video so that I can use the heat gun, which would be loud and close to your guys' ears, most likely. So just give me one sec. Hi guys. I just wanted to catch this before it was too late. Thanks for waiting. I'm just gonna get some water and try and move this off of here. Good enough. It's not like I'm gonna be selling this or anything. All right, let me just take these off. I still plan on adding a tree, maybe a couple trees. I just wanted to get the tape off and make sure I got that. All right. Garbage can. Unless the tape doesn't let go of you. Let go of me, tape. That's fine. I missed, but it's no longer stuck to me, so it's, you know, we're good. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, she's very fluffy. She's very fluffy. I was recording yesterday. She also showed up in my recording. I was just like, I give up trying to control her. Not that I want to control her, but I'm just like, I give up trying to, like, you know, get her not to be in the video, because apparently she really wants to be there. She's natural. You got it. I will definitely be making her a part of my life more. I used to have Dragon in a lot of like my lives and stuff. Dragon was a very talkative cat though. Apple's very quiet, which is totally fine by me. When she meows, it's like surprising. Like, oh my god, you talk. How far are you into your current read, Tarana? When can I expect you to make the switch to the other book? Also, do you read ebooks or hardcovers or a combination of both? That also goes for anybody else here. If you enjoy reading, what is the format of your preference? I used to be I could only read physical books, but when we were not able to afford that habit, with how much I was reading, we did Kindle Unlimited, and that ended up, I was like, okay, fine. For the amount of books that I'm reading each month, I can justify it. So I did adapt. I ended up having to adapt. All right, halfway through. All right. What's your reading speed like? I'm just kidding. Oh, it's funny. My husband is such a slow book reader. It drives me insane. Because usually, right, I've read the book that I've convinced him to read. And I'm like, hurry up. It's like I'm pacing myself. I'm like, no, it should be so good you can't pace yourself. Okay, excellent. I wasn't being serious, but I appreciate you answering nonetheless, so that way I know where we stand. Oh gosh. Now I have a reference. Yeah. Like I have found, at least for myself, if it's taking me several days to read through a book, it's several days too long. Like that book's not captivating me then. I'm not busy enough to be able to say, because even when I've been busy, I'm like, no, I will make time for the book. So, just same, right? Like, I don't care what I have going on. If there is a book that I'm into, everything else gets put on hold, except my children, of course. But like everything else, no. Mm-mm. Yes, I find that if it's not captivating me, the longer and longer it takes, the less likely I'm going to stick with it. And I just, yeah, I have a hard time like wanting to finish it because I'm like, ugh. And I'm not a quitter. I have read some horrendous books because I've been like, no, you started this, we're gonna finish it. But some books are just not, they weren't even horrendous, they were boring, which is almost worse. At least the horrendous ones give me something to think about, you know? Yeah. Oh my gosh. 100%. That's where I'm at. I will read a book, even if it's horrible, even if like there's tons of errors in it, because it at least holds my attention because of that. And now I'm like, okay, I want to know where it's going. But a book that's boring and difficult for me to, I don't know, like immerse myself in the experience, because that's the whole point. I want to be immersed in an experience. And so if I am not able to be immersed, I have a really difficult time wanting to continue the experience because it doesn't feel like it's a fun one. And fun being, we all have different definitions of fun. I'm going to do one more layer on top of this one in just a second, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think you're looking amazing. I feel like there's like some parts of it that are okay, but I feel like I could make some adjustments, but thank you. Sorry, it's very difficult to accept compliments, but thank you. Thank you. I have to keep reminding myself, like, don't do that, because it's like when someone gives a compliment, when you don't just accept it, like someone went out of their way to be nice, and now you're shutting them down, you know? So I apologize if I was rejecting your kindness. I wasn't trying to. Yes, very true. Very, very true. Okay. I might put a very, hopefully, not super noticeable one in the background here, and maybe just a suggestion of one here. Let's see if I can pull that off. Grab this. Oh, that's also true. Also true. By the way, I totally did that out of order, but, you know, it's fine. Typically, you'd want to do the lighter tree first, and then work your way forward towards the dark. But I didn't properly plan, so here we are. Okay, I'm gonna put one more like around here and then call it a day on this. Oh, this is hard. Probably, which may or may not count as a medium, but I would count it as medium, is digitally. I just really enjoy digital, but I do really like working with my hands, and I like the feel of using, you know, actual like products as well. So I'll put digital in its own category, and then oh, that's so hard because I like all of the different mediums for different reasons. I like acrylic, I like wash, I like watercolor. I just tried air dry clay on canvas and I loved that. I'm not done with the piece and I'm gonna repaint some of it. Ugh. But I just painted over it, but it was all this color, the white. But I enjoyed putting down clay. And just having like a 3D experience there. It depends on my mood, it depends on the day. Yeah, that's hard for me to pick one. Yeah, love digital too, but it's satisfying for physical ones. Absolutely. Yeah, there's something like nice about like, even though this may not be my best piece, it's like, it's here, you know, it's like in front of me, so I get to, you know, do what I want with it later. Whereas my digital art, I have to like, okay, let's figure out where I want to print it. Is it in the right format? You know, is it going to print the colors that I think it's going to? You know, and depending on which printer you're using, it doesn't always come out the same. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, thank you. All right, so here are the 3 watercolor pieces we did today. Whee. And that was fun. And I look forward to trying more. And let's see, I'll do a little bit on the iPad, but then I'm gonna go rest. Rest this evening. Oh, thank you. All right, let me just clear up some of this space. That there. All right. This goes over here. And stack this. And okay, I still need to wash those, so that goes there. Sorry, I have to talk myself through the whole process. I talk to myself while I'm organizing. I feel like it helps get things done. And then I'm just gonna real quick set my water cup in our bathroom so that the cat doesn't drink it, and I will be right back. Pretty girl, what you doing? You sleeping? There's at your cozy spot. Alrighty. Let's see. Take this out of the case. Ooh, I see something that I'd like to try doing while we're live together. I'm also thinking of doing another bookshelf, but have it be a Christmas theme. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. And I really like if people actually like really got into it, which I definitely had. I had quite a few people participate in the bookshelf for Halloween and like do their own take on it, which was really cool to like see. I'd love to see people's like holiday, you know, whatever you celebrate. I'd love to see like people's version of like a holiday bookshelf. All right. Oh, here's the deer that I plan to reference to paint at the center of this. So I want to have that deer silhouette with maybe a little bit of detail here in the center. What was I doing? Oh, and I also just posted, what are things and stuff? I just posted the tutorial on how to make this today before coming live. So that's also available. All right. Zoom out just a little bit. Oh, excellent. That's awesome. Yeah, I also want to do, I'll probably do another tutorial on how, when I have time, right? It sounds like you're very busy. Definitely want to do a tutorial on how to make even more different types of garland. Because I feel like that'd be fun. So I definitely get this. So I have a couple different tutorials on different brushes that you can make. And I feel like once you start making a couple of brushes, you will start to see what buttons you most likely will utilize, like what settings. And you'll also start to, you know, when someone else is like showing you what each thing does, it gets a little bit easier to play around and like not be as fearful of the process. I only in the last 6 months have been studying how to make brushes. So I'm no expert, but I feel much more confident than I used to because I genuinely didn't understand what all the settings inside used to mean. So I watched tutorials just like everybody else and figured out how to do it. So I'm still learning. I still have, you know, more things I'd like to make, but it would take like, you know, sitting down and experimenting and trying to figure that out. Okay. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab this color. We're just going to use this. I really want to, I'm going to use blotchy again, but first I guess I'll use monoline. Making a tree shape, more or less. I think I need to close this part up real quick first. Okay. And now I'm going to put on a background, white background. I cannot speak. I'm gonna actually do gray and gray, so that it's easier to view. Sometimes colors just don't show up the right way when I'm filming. Alpha lock. I'm already on the color I want. I think. Hold down just to make sure. And now that it's on alpha lock, I can do fill layer, so it'll fill what I locked. So now I have that there. And now I'm going to add and use a clipping mask. Take this off, not that it matters, but. And now, going back to blotchy, I can start to draw, and it only shows up where the tree is, right? So I'm going to make this just a touch lighter to make it easier for us to see, and then I'll put it back to the gray color. But, so I'm going to draw just different kinds of leaves. It's like a, meant to be like a watercolor brush. I'm going to leave some open spots. I promise you, with practice, you can figure it all out. It might take longer than you anticipated. It might take you longer than someone else. But all of these things are they're just skills that are, you can learn them. It's not above anyone's ability to learn. That might be a lie, but you know what I mean. Most people can figure this out with, tools, resources, patience, and persistence. I love the way this brush works. Okay, I want something that's a little bit more in the mid range. And actually, maybe I'll change it to be, in my head, I just had a type of, I don't know if I want it to be like holly. Do I want it to be holly? What was the other way I was thinking? I could do, I don't think I like that one either. I'm just gonna clear. All right, maybe it is holly after all. And a really wonky one at that. I always forget to put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay, I can do this. Oh, all right, I'm hating that, so we're gonna delete that too. We're gonna take a breath. Let me look around. Let me look at all my inspo. Let me see if there's anything that I'm thinking might work better. Okay, I'm thinking similar design, different color, maybe more in the blues instead of in the greens. Something more like that. Maybe also like that. You liked the when you say fern, are you talking about this one? My lazy one, but like that one, was that what you were talking about? And I'm gonna do maybe more of like a, yeah, that one. Okay, I will do that. Push me out of my comfort zone. like the coral idea, but I think it has to be on like its own thing like this. And then I can do, I'll combine you guys. Then I can do white on top for highlights like that. There we go. That looks better. Okay. All right, I've got to repaint this guy. That's clear. Go back to my color and draw with intention. And still fudge it up, it's fine. I don't know why I hate it, but I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. I think maybe it needs to be maybe more like that. I think I like that better. Okay, I like that better. There we go. Figured it out. Okay, what other elements? Maybe, let's see, let's do, I don't want that, like, okay. All right, I will also be adding holly. I am down for it, okay? Let's see. Wondering, go to the white here, with like obviously we gotta have dots, we've talked about this, but also maybe some snowflakes. I gotta fix that. That's funny. And the more that I think about this, I would need to make these, I will need to make them separate because the background eventually will probably be white, so I need to have the, bye, have a good day, ivy. Like the vine, am I thinking of that correctly? No. Let's see, I'm gonna try this color. I'm gonna try a holly berry here. No, holly leaf, sorry. Okay, maybe smaller. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna fix that in a second, the outline component. No, not erase, smudge. Let's go into, oh my god, why can't I think? I wonder if I erased, or it could paint it white. Maybe I'll just paint it white, just in case. Go here, paint this white. Okay. Holly, down you go. Okay, yay. Okay. All right. I'm going back to this color. I'm gonna start filling in most of the space with this, and then I'll go in and add our additional elements. But it's usually easier to fit those in once now that I have them established and I know what I want in there, now I can sort of just stick to one thing at a time. I think it's always like a little bit easier to keep track of as well. So I'm gonna go back to my original. There we go. Okay, and then another thing that I want to point out, because I always forget about this, but like with watercolor, it's seldomly like a solid, perfect color. There's usually variation, which you can see in here. There's also, this one's probably the best. Variation between how saturated one side might turn out versus some of the others that are a little bit lighter. So it never hurts to sort of play around with that to help push the illusion of it being more authentically watercolor. You can also, let's lighten it up. You can also choose slightly different colors to sort of indicate that maybe you dropped in a slightly different green or that it bled into it. You can also make it darker if you want, more saturated, stuff like that, but I'm going to go with lighter. All right, and there's nothing wrong with either. This looks good, that looks fine. They're just different. Go away, little bug. And I'm gonna do one more clipping mask. I'm gonna do white. Ugh, go away. I know you're excited that you somehow made it upstairs. I don't know how you did that. But go away, bug. No one likes you. So anyways, I just wanted to show those and just play around with it, but I'm actually okay with it being all one color. But I did that on this one. I had some of them be a little bit lighter towards towards the bottom. No. Tarana, do you normally have that like long of work days, or is it just like you know, one of those times? Okay. Well, I hope it goes swiftly. 'Cause that sounds rough. Ugh. True, but and also procrastination is the brain's way of trying to prevent you from experiencing discomfort and pain. So, you know, I get why we put things off. I know I do. I don't like to. I've been working on it, but I think everyone has like those certain areas, you know, where they struggle more than others to confront the discomfort. Okay, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to draw in the last couple of these, but I think I'm at the point where I need to call it a night. I'm very sleepy all of a sudden. Plus my kids are singing a song about butts in the background, so there's that too. I blame my husband. Right. Thank you, brain. Unfortunately, you made it worse for me. But I do appreciate the thought. Right? Oh, they're such typical boys in that way. Like, why? Why do you guys have this, like, weird need to sing about that? I don't recall ever needing to sing about that as a child, but it's fine. They're having a good time. That's all that matters. All right. Hear me out. Just those leaves. Boys are mysterious. They really are. But, like, fill up the whole space with these is what I mean. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, what do you hear? And I was like, oh, I did say hear me out. That would, yes, thank you. Oh, my brain sometimes. Okay, maybe I can do like this direction, eh? Maybe. I'm just saying if I would like that at all. No, I would not. I would not like that at all. Okay, what if I just had no overlapping, but just like this added color? What do... No. Okay, I'm gonna hear myself out and just stick to the initial thought and just don't get any fancier. Just stay right there. All right, and then maybe I could put like the white mistletoe berries. I don't know if that's what they're called, but I think that could look good. That might be for tomorrow. No. Yes, elegant is a good way to put it. Yes, it is. 'Tis much more elegant looking. Oh, that's good. That is good. Relaxing is nice. Let's just like test out real quick. If I were to turn this color, you could definitely like make a Christmas card-esque out of that. I can get away with that leaf there. All right. Push through. You're so close. Yeah, I feel like this could be for like, you know, a certain type of crowd or audience. Like, you know, it's definitely for someone. It's simple. It's got the vibe, but it's not over the top. Oh, good. Yay. I think I want to make one like this with like the tree, but like I think what I'll do is I'll make a pattern like I did, you know, like I'll take like a pattern but a Christmassy one, holiday one, and then overlap it in the tree. I think that'd be cute. That'd be fun. Maybe I could even do it with a couple different trees in the background too. Can you hear my kiddo singing? All right, suddenly this one's looking gigantic. So let me. Yes, I'm very excited. I was thinking of doing like a in detail similar to this one, but obviously instead of Halloween themed, Christmas theme. So I want there to be like a stairway with a Christmas tree here, with a fireplace, maybe a bookshelf. I'm thinking something like that for like a cozy scene with like a chair here, and then maybe somebody sitting in front of the fire reading a book. That will be one of those like long videos that I'll make, like for like a live where I just work on it for a week or whatever. Yes, you got it. I'm so excited. I've been daydreaming about it. It's definitely time to get started. Woo. The lonesome little gal. Okay. How are we feeling about this? I feel like it's okay. It's a start. It is a start. Okay. I am going to go lay down and read a little bit before bedtime with the kiddos. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me, for hanging out. If you didn't see earlier, this is what we worked on. So here's all the things we did today. We did a lot. Thank you all. Much appreciate the support of my art and my channel, and just keep me company while I do this. Thank you so much, Tarana. Definitely wishing you lots of good rest, good sleep, and relaxation time as well. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'll see you then. Bye.